In another case involving the Capitol riots over the alleged conspiracy against the far-right group Proud Boys, defense attorneys have revealed a complaint against Donald Trump himself in hopes of getting the former president as a witness. It is not clear whether their hopes will be realized in reality, although the idea will be that the impeachment of Trump is easy to dismiss the concern about the importance of extremist actions in connection with his rhetoric and actions. Can support their words. Now, prosecutors can show video of the infamous moment during the 2020 presidential debate when Trump said the Proud Boys should back off and leave. While the words may have been confusing, some on the right took the then-president's remarks as a call to war, and clearly, that effect could instigate the plot to treason. One would imagine that in the unlikely event that Trump would have testified that he would have dismissed it as having meant much of anything. Alan Feuer, a columnist at the New York Times, said that viewers should expect restrictions on Trump's service and a possible revocation, meaning dismissal, of the warrant. Separately, Trump has repeatedly spoken in support of those facing charges in connection with the riots, although there are differences between his calls for the release of detainees and violence and preparedness. It has been a real submission to something like an investigation in a court of law. On behalf of the plaintiffs. Now on trial, a group including Enrique Tarrio, the former national leader of the Proud Boys, Dominic Pezzola, who helped physically enter the Capitol and the beginning of the damage in the building itself, and Joseph Biggs, was his defender. The person responsible for one of the first police stamps said in an interview with investigators that he had been forcibly removed. The same defendant also helped debunk conspiracy theories about involvement in the Capitol attack by Ray Epps, an Arizona Trump supporter who he said was pushing him against violence. Trump is now headed for his own trial in April for allegedly sexually assaulting author E. Jean Carroll. In this case, a judge recently rejected his offer to provide a sample of his DNA for comparison with a piece of clothing that Carroll owns and on which an analysis has already been carried out. Trump wanted additional elements of past analysis in return. The whole arrangement can delay the trial significantly, because the period of discovery, in which Trump and Carroll can gather important information in the form of evidence and statements, is already, generally speaking, in time past, so a new arrangement will exist. It is important.